And hello, everybody. Here we are again for our
Hello.
lunch meditation. Nadine and I have just been having a little warm up chat in the green room, and we're just chatting about the fact that Nadine and I are making sure that we've embedded spending time in nature
Mm.
into our daily routine because it's so important to get outside. And today is the most gorgeous day. Really lovely and sunny and warm. So, Ted and I, let's have Ted.
Little
Where's
Teddy.
Teddy Bear? Ted and
Oh,
I.
hello, baby.
Ted, baby Ted.
Oh,
Um,
so
we'll be
beautiful.
going out for a walk this afternoon in the sunshine. And yesterday, Nadine posted up a lovely picture of wild strawberries that she'd seen in the woods. And
Mm,
that's the thing, isn't it? You were saying, made me laugh, we need to be more dog. And
we
we were
do.
saying there was an advert about that, can't remember where it's from. Be more dog, and just tune in to what we hear and see. Notice what you notice.
Yeah. Mm,
Notice what you notice.
mm.
And if you've got your phone with you, yeah, you can take a little picture of it and share that with the world. But you don't have to. We do need the downtime from these electronic items.
We do.
And
We do.
so today we're doing achieve focus and clarity, aren't we?
We are. We are. And I love it because it's difficult at the moment. Our minds are all over the place, aren't they? So, this is a lovely little technique that you can use and you can apply to almost anything actually once you get the hang of it. And it's a really, really lovely, lovely thing to learn. So I'm sharing that with you today. So I'm looking forward to
Lovely.
it.
So I'll keep an eye on Facebook. Hopefully we've gone live, but who
Thank
knows?
you.
It's a day. It's a daily extraordinaire.
Yes.
Um,
Different every
uh,
day.
you just never know quite what's going to happen and whether it's going to. As I said to Nadine earlier, I do the same thing every day. I load it up in the same way every day, and sometimes it works,
Mm.
and sometimes it doesn't, and it's just there's no rhyme or reason for it. But everybody can go in their own time. And oh yeah, we are live. We're live. So hello everybody who might be watching us live
Hello.
on Facebook. So that's worked again today. Yay! Winning. We're winning.
We are, we are.
You can see all of these. Chris loads them all up onto the Pure website immediately after we put them up onto YouTube, and then they're loaded up onto the onto Facebook and onto our website immediately after. So if you go onto the Pure Arts Group website and go on the watch page, they're all on there. And yeah, do it in your own time at a time that suits you.
Yeah,
As we said yesterday, we're doing them at lunchtime because it really helps us after a busy morning to reset ourselves, go and have a nice break and be present in what we're doing over our lunch break, and then come back refreshed. And I had a very long day. I didn't finish until about 10 last night, so it was a long one yesterday. So yeah, I was feeling quite tired this morning, so this is just perfect. So I will hand it over to the lovely Nadine. I'm going to go off
lovely.
screen as I always do, and I'll leave you in the capable hands of Nadine, and I'll come back right at the end and catch up with everyone.
Lovely. Thank you, Lesley. How beautiful. So, as we were saying, definitely, this is a lovely technique for you to learn to use, and you can apply it to anything really. What I'm sharing with you is the essence of what I teach in my Calmer Self method, and it is about snatching a moment of calm when you can. It is a mixture of meditation and mindfulness, and how you can apply it. You'll find ways. So I encourage you to experiment with it. Like Lesley says, do it in your own time. Have a little practice, have a little play with it. So today is about achieving focus and clarity. And as I say, we are living in stressful times, especially with what's going on at the moment. And when our mind is a little bit stressed and very busy, as we've talked about in previous days, then we find it difficult to make decisions. We find it difficult to be creative, to get some focus on clarity on what we want to do next. So by being able to find your happy place, if you want to call it that, or your place of peace and calm, you actually are giving yourself a little break, a little time to actually focus on one thing at a time, which is really, really precious. And then you can think and you can make wise decisions and be creative and think how you want to think rather than just actually reacting and moving forward in a pace that isn't probably the most healthy for you. So this is a lovely little technique, as I say, very similar to what I do with all of my meditations. Start off getting nice and relaxed in that lovely place that you can take yourself to, and then I'll talk you through how you can actually apply this method. So again, as always, get yourself nice and comfy, sitting. If you're lying down, brilliant, whatever works for you. I'm actually going to take my glasses off today because I keep forgetting to do it. So I like to do that. And as I say, I normally do shut my eyes. So get yourself comfortable, wiggle about a bit, get yourself in a nice position, cushions supporting you if you want to. And make sure that your feet are flat on the ground if that's possible. If you're lying down, it doesn't matter at all. But just, as Lesley was saying earlier, connect with nature. Just feel everything around you. You're probably sitting indoors and that's fine, but just be aware that the earth is beneath us, the beautiful sun and the sky is above us. And we are in the right place for us right now. In between the sky, in between the earth, we are here. So let go of everything that's gone on before today. Let go of everything that we will be doing later. Just focus on the now and use our breath to anchor us in this moment. So again, I will close my eyes as I always do. I invite you to as well if you want to. And just tune into your breathing as you breathe in. Gentle, you don't have to force that lovely in breath. And then as you breathe out, remember that lovely soothing stroke, gentle breeze, however it works for you, all the way down your body, relaxing you naturally, easily, beautifully. So just enjoy a few breaths like that lovely roll of breath, breathing in when you're ready, feeling the light and the energy entering your body wherever you notice it. And then as you exhale, that lovely, beautiful feeling of peace and relaxation. So simple, so easy, just with that exhalation. Enjoy the moment. And another lovely breath like that as you breathe in, filling yourself up with everything that the universe is giving us. And as you exhale, settling, feeling comfortable, feeling safe and secure. Just knowing that you have the power to change how you feel just by tuning into your breath. A wonderful gift. And as I say, we're focusing our mind now on getting some focus and clarity on our thoughts, what we want, how we want to be. And when our brain is stressed and addled, it doesn't work, we can't think clearly. So just by taking a few breaths and settling yourself, mind and body, you change your perspective, you change how your mind works. And that's really, really valuable. So enjoying that lovely feeling, feeling your body a little bit more settled now and your mind too. And again, if your mind wanders, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It's what we do. Just notice if it's gone somewhere and gently and calmly, just bring it back. Focus on your breath again. That is fine. And then just bring to mind as you're sitting in this lovely, safe, calm space. Bring to mind something that you might want to be doing. Maybe you might have a massive to-do list. You might have something to do later today, or you can't decide what you want to do, or you're looking for creativity or inspiration. Just have a little troll around your imagination and your mind, your heart and your soul of what you actually would like to focus on, or maybe remember a time when you were struggling to focus on something. I use this a lot with people, as I say, when they've got massive to-do lists and really focusing on what is important to them and choosing what to do next, what matters and what doesn't matter. Learning to let go of what doesn't matter is really key. But just for now, think about that muddled time in your brain. Maybe the anxiety that brings up, you might be feeling something as you're imagining. Remember, it's just imagination. You're safe and you're okay. But let your mind just wander around and feel that feeling. Remember what it's like when you really can't focus and you're a little bit frazzled, I think is a good term. A lot of people use that word now. And again, every time it's getting a little bit too much for you, remember, every time you breathe out, you can just calm yourself and settle yourself a tiny bit, and that's fine. You have the power to do that. That is the beauty of this. And the next time you're ready to breathe in, again, like shining a light on what's going on for you in your mind and your body, thinking about that muddle and not knowing what to do. And then as you exhale, just let everything settle and trust this process. It's very, very simple. And it's not about thinking too hard, it's about feeling. So just trust the process as you exhale. And while I'm doing this, I actually like to put my hands here on my heart center, one palm over the other, just feeling settled. I like that position, and it focuses me out of my head into my heart space. So out of my head into my body, if you like, out of my mind into my feelings. However that works for you, pick the words that resonate with you. So again, as you breathe in, love and light entering your body. And as you exhale, feeling settled and safe and calm. So again, when you breathe in, just bring to mind all that busyness, that muddled feeling. And at the top of the breath, just remind yourself, I'm safe and okay. And as you exhale this time, I'd like you just to pose a gentle question. And it is gentle. There's no need to be forceful with it. Just gently question, what do I want to do? And again, as you roll with that breath, just repeat that process, breathing in, welcoming in the light and the energy. At the top of the breath, I'm safe and okay. And then as you exhale, just pose a gentle question. What does my heart want? Now your mind will start to answer that question because that's what we do, and that is fine. But try to keep your feelings uppermost, your heart and your soul, because we're not thinking with our head at the moment. We're giving our head a break and we're tuning into our heart and our soul and our body to do the thinking for us. It might sound strange, but as I say, trust the process. It's simple and it's easy. So again, next time you're ready to breathe in, welcome in that light and energy. Tune into your heart space, and as you exhale, just pose that question. You could say, what is the answer? If you're struggling to find an answer with something, that could be your question. What is the answer? Another breath in when you're ready, that lovely roll of breath, light and energy entering your body. At the top of the breath, I'm safe and okay. And as you exhale, just use this calmness to pose the question. Whatever comes up for you, what do I want? What do I need? So another lovely breath in when you're ready, repeating that rolling process. And as you exhale this time, maybe say, show me the way. Again, when you're breathing in, filling up that heart center with the love and the energy. The top of the breath, I'm safe and okay. And as you exhale, pose a gentle question. What do I need to know? Show me what is important. And as I say, our mind will start answering that question. That is fine. But the reason for the question is just to give yourself that space. Asking the universe, if you like, going deep inside yourself for the answers. We know all the answers that we need to know. They're there if we listen. So again, as you breathe in, enjoying that wonderful inhalation of light and energy. And as you exhale, just pose a question. You might repeat one we've said earlier. something new might be coming up for you, that is fine. And start to let your imagination work for you as well. As you're breathing, if you're trying to decide on which path to take or what decision to make or what to do next, visualize those things. Visualize a path if you like. Maybe see yourself standing at a crossroads and you've got choices and you're not sure. And as you breathe and you know that you're safe and you're calm, you just ask that question: which way? What next? What first? What's important to me? What do I need to know? Play around with the words that I'm saying and just tune into what resonates with you. You might already be seeing yourself stepping down a path. You might have already made a choice. You don't need to know what's at the end of that path. You don't need to really think about this. As I say, we're trying with this practice just to come out of our intellectual head and into our body and our heart and our soul. It's not easy for some of us. It wasn't easy for me to learn this. And again, it's trusting the process, and we don't need the answers right away. Sometimes the answers will come up later, and that's fine. But the power of using this lovely, calm, safe space to gently question and search for inspiration, search for creativity, search for answers is a wonderful way to find what you're looking for. And if you're using this as a lunchtime break, as we suggested earlier, and you have work to do this afternoon and you're not sure what's important, then use this time for exactly that. As you breathe in, welcome in that light and energy. Top of the breath, remember, I'm safe and okay. And then as you exhale, just go, okay, what do I need to do next? What's important? What can I let go of? What isn't important? And again, we're not answering those questions with our mind. We're just gently asking the questions. So if you're seeing lovely pictures, you might, as I say, be getting answers already. You might not be getting any answers. That's fine. Just continue with that roll of breath. Whatever is coming up for you, you might have loads and loads of questions. Your head might be getting busy again. So just use the breath again this time if that's happening for you, to breathe in that light into what's going on for you. If it all is all in your head, that's fine. Just invite everything that's in your head as you exhale just to come down, slip and slide downwards into your body, into your heart. You don't need to be thinking at the moment. You don't need to be working hard. This is a peaceful, easy process. And then I'd like to invite you to take a moment just to feel some gratitude for the time that you've just spent on yourself, on this process. And with your next breath in, when you're ready, breathe all that love and light and energy into your heart space, feeling that gratitude filling up as if your heart is getting bigger and brighter and stronger. And then as you exhale, just let that feeling settle and know that this process is embedded inside you. It's there for whenever you want to try it again. And another breath in when you're ready. Love and light and energy, making that heart center bigger and brighter and stronger. And then as you exhale, just fading the colors slightly if you're seeing colors, gently just letting that feeling settle in your body. And one more lovely breath like that as you breathe in, filling up that wonderful heart space with energy and love and light, as if you could burst. You're so full with it. That's beautiful. And then as you exhale, just let it settle. embedded inside you for whenever you want to tap into it. The power that you have to get some focus and clarity when you're in this lovely, calm, peaceful state. So if you have put your hands to your heart center, then just let them drop down to your lap if that's comfortable for you, or just let them hang by your side. You might want to have a little roll of your shoulders, a little sigh if you like. Become aware of your feet on the ground or wherever they are, safe and secure. Your body supported by your chair or whatever is supporting you. You're lucky enough to be lying down. Enjoy your breath again, slower and deeper than it was before. Notice the temperature around you and any sounds you might hear. And just slowly and gently, there's no rush. Just come back to now. If you've closed your eyes, just slowly begin to open them. And just come back. You might not want to, but I'm welcoming you to come back to now. Have a little stretch if you want, and a yawn. Oh, I didn't want to come back. I was having a lovely time. Oh,
That
I
was
do love.
absolutely amazing.
I
Thank
love
you.
doing that. Yeah, it's so simple, but it is something I encourage you, if you get some time, to have a little practice with it. And you can use it in so many situations. It's a lovely, lovely process. And once you've learnt it, you've got it forever. It's beautiful.
I think it's that thing about, it gives you the ability, a very quick technique to change state.
Yes, exactly.
So if you're in a state that makes you feel unhappy, you're feeling upset, anxious, overwhelmed, whatever it is, we all have these states that we get, it is called a state, isn't it? We get into a state. You're in a state. We use that to describe that for children, don't we?
Yes, exactly. You're absolutely right. And when we know that we can change that, and to be fair, sometimes it's only for a few seconds. It might just be temporary, and that's fine. But to know you have the power to change that and feel a little bit better, as I say, even if it's only for a little while, that changes everything, doesn't it? It gives you that empowerment, which is beautiful.
And the other thing that resonated with me was the thing about, come out of your intellectual head.
It's not easy, is it? It's not easy. Not easy
Stop
for you.
trying to find the answers to everything.
I know, because we go straight to answering those questions. And it is, when I was taught this process, oh gosh, it was so difficult for me. And I'm not particularly intellectual, but I am a problem solver. And I just go, I was in my head all the time. I had no clue. But to trust, and it is trusting, and I know you've said this many times, Lesley, trust the process, trusting actually that it's going to work. And as I say, practice. If you get time, if you can do it, and you can just build on this, because answers will come, and they'll come at the strangest of times, sometimes instantly when you're doing this process, but sometimes another time you go, oh, I got an answer. And then you go, oh, wow, that was easy. Let's do that again. And that's the joy of it.
When I'm, as I've said before, I get the answers when I'm in the shower or I'm having a walk.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh goodness, I need to find somewhere to write this down.
That's the only thing. That can be a bit of a nuisance, can't it?
Yeah.
And that,
You're all
but
wet
they
and you
come.
need to write a pen really quickly.
Having said that, you're absolutely right. But as I said in the little meditation, all the answers are in us. We do know what we need to know. We just need to listen. And also, we will remember what we need to remember. Again, trust that. If you get an inspirational idea, again, play about with it. Don't rush to write it down, because you will remember it. And the more you trust that, the more you'll go, oh yeah, I don't need to write that down. I'll remember.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And sometimes the first idea needs to evolve a bit. So it's like,
Again,
okay,
yeah.
let's live with that for a bit. Let's live with that thought and see how that,
Yes.
evolves out. So it's very much about giving yourself the respect of knowing that you know.
Yeah. I love that, Lesley. Yeah. Respect. Yeah. That we can do it.
Because
Definitely.
we respect others and we think everybody else has the answer, but we don't self-respect.
Yeah.
Talk about self-love, but self-respect as well. I know the
Definitely.
answer. I know I've just got to give my head space to have a good look in the Rolodex and
All there.
find find it for me.
It's
And
all there, yeah.
I'm just so busy trying to overanalyze and go in there deep
Mm,
that
mm,
I haven't given it the space to just
yeah,
do its
yeah,
you know, the brain is a powerful operating system if
definitely.
we give it
So,
time.
so much. And also, it is what we're taught to do, isn't it, Lesley? You know, from day one, you know, from learning and everything, we are taught to think with our heads, problem solve, do things. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's how we live our lives, and it's really good. But to be able to change that and step out of that and try this other way and know that it works, it's just a different way of doing things. And it is so much easier, isn't it? It's that,
When I'm dealing with creators a lot of the time, a
yes,
lot of it is around the finding the inspiration,
yeah,
being inspired. Will I know when it's right?
exactly.
That is all about trusting yourself and trusting the process and
That's
knowing that
right.
you just, step out of your intellectual brain for a while, not all the
Mm,
time, but just for a while, and let's
exactly.
see
Just for a
what
while.
comes.
Yeah. Mm.
So thank you so much. That's
Thank
been
you. I'd
absolutely
love sharing that. Yeah. So I hope
fun.
everyone enjoyed that.
I really enjoyed it.
Good,
Thank you. And it's
good.
my lunchtime meditations are, a real positive.
Yeah.
So I'm going to hop off here now because I've got to go over now and start getting ready
Yes,
with
I
the
know. We're
Mary
live.
Carr.
Looking forward to that too. How lovely.
But tomorrow we're doing gratitude and letting go of guilt.
We are. We are. So another lovely one to do. So yes, tune in tomorrow. It'd be good to see
I'll
you all
see you
again.
all
But
tomorrow, either on Facebook Live
yeah,
or on here, or as I say, you can go and watch them at your leisure on Pure Catch Up TV.
yeah, lovely. And again, any questions for myself or Lesley, just comment, get in touch with us personally. We're
Just
happy to chat
I'll
with you
put
if you've got any questions.
we'll make sure we put the emails all around so
Yeah,
you can always just go on the Pure Facebook
yeah,
page, or
that's a good
go
place. Yeah.
on the Pure website and our emails are on there. So yeah, see you all tomorrow, or see you in half an hour, hopefully,
Yes, I'll be there. I'll be
with
there.
the
Yay.
lovely Mary.
Yeah,
Okay,
good.
see you.
Brilliant. Thank you,
Okay,
everybody. Thank you, Lesley.
you're welcome. Bye for now.